Hello everyone, welcome to set 8 from the DILR Dangal series that we have been running with inside IM. I am Dr. Shashank Prabhu. I am the founder at .99 and I have been a CAT 100 percentiler. Every week I bring an interesting set to you to be solved from the DILR section. And today we have a unique set that we have. There are 6 persons: Ross, Rachel, Chandler, Joey, Monica, and Phoebe. And for those of you who get the reference, do comment in the section below as to what can you infer from this. Also, I would really appreciate if you also put your answers to this set below in the comments section. So this is the set that we have. Also, I'll show you the questions that we have. So there are 4 questions that are there for this set. Have a look at these questions. Try this set out on your own and then have a look at the solution that is going to follow. So this is the data. I also showed you the questions. Let me know in the comment section below what you think are the answers before you go about looking at the solution of the set. And of course, the duration of the video should not give you any clue in terms of the easiness or the difficulty level of this set. So make sure that you are not looking at anything else, just looking at the data that is there and solving it on your own. Now what we will do is we will start solving this set on our own and we will see what we can get from this. So there are 6 persons: Ross, Rachel, Chandler, Joey, Monica, and Phoebe. And they are participating in a competition to create a human tower. And the first level consists of 3 persons who are standing on the ground. The second level consists of 2 persons who are standing on the shoulders of the 3 persons at the first level. And the third level consists of 1 person who is standing on the top. Right? Further, at each level, every person supports an equal weight. So if someone is present at the bottom layer, they would be supporting the weight of all the people above them. So including the 2 people on the second layer and 1 person at the top. Every person supports an equal weight and all the persons at a particular level together support the total weight of all the people on all the levels above them. The weights of the 6 persons are 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. So basically you have a nice set of numbers. Not necessarily in the same order, and the following information is also known about the persons at each level of the pyramid. So let's have a look at all the data that we have and then we'll have a look at the questions. So who among the following is standing at the second level? So I will get to know who is going to stand on the second level. So there should be 2 people. One of them has to be from among these options. What is the weight of Monica? Easily we can figure out because there are no options here. We know that we should be able to get it from the data that has been given to us. Question 3, among the 6 persons, how many persons support a weight greater than their own weight? So again, this should be possible. We should be able to get this. The minimum difference between the weight of a person and the weight that they support is what? Again, because this is a theta question, we should know exactly what is the weight of each person and what is the weight that they are supporting. So we are going to get both the dimensions in our answer. The first dimension being the weight of a person and the second dimension being the position of that person. So let's try to see what we can get from here and let's try to see what the answer is. Now we know that the first layer at the very bottom consists of 3 people. So let's say these 3 people are like this. Above that we have the second layer which should look something like this. And on top of that we have the third layer which looks something like this. So there are these 6 people who are standing like this and we have to figure out who is there in each box and what is the weight of each of these people. So let's start with the information that we have. Ross supports the same weight as Rachel. Now if Ross is supporting the same weight as Rachel, can Rachel and Ross be in different rows? Think about it. If Ross is present in the bottommost row, let's say for example, Ross is present here and Rachel is present in the middle row. First of all, both of them are supporting some weight. So they have to be in levels 2 and 3 or the middle level and the bottom level. Now, if Rachel and Ross are in different levels, what is going to happen? Rachel is going to support some weight divided by 2. Ross is going to support some weight divided by 3. So there could be mathematically a possibility that Rachel and Ross could be supporting the same amount of weights. Again, I'm not saying it will be possible, but there might be a situation which might be there. We don't really know anything about it. So let it be. Let's not get into this at this point in time. We also know that this is not the weight that is supported by Chandler. So one thing we can say that Chandler might be supporting some amount of weight, but again we can't assume anything. If Chandler is at the top, then Chandler will not be supporting any weight, which will not be the same as the weight that Ross and Rachel are supporting. So again, we can't say anything about this context. We can just say that Ross and Rachel will be in rows 2 and 3 or the middle row and the bottom row. That much we can say. No one is standing on Monica, but she does not weigh the least. Now, if nobody is standing on top of Monica, we can just put M here at the top. We know for sure that M is the topmost person. We also know that she does not weigh the least, which basically means that Monica is not 50 kg, or Monica is not weighing 50 kg. Joey, who weighs the most. Now, if Joey is weighing the most, then Joey's weight will be 100 kg, that we can say, because the highest weight here is 100 kg, is not at the same level as Chandler. So, Joey and Chandler are at different levels. We also know while Rachel weighs more than each of Monica and Phoebe. So Rachel will be weighing more than each of Monica and Phoebe. We don't know where Rachel is. That is something that we are not aware of. Chandler weighs less than Phoebe, and the weight of Phoebe is the average of the weights of Ross and Rachel. Now, if you look at this, what is happening in this case? We know that we have these numbers. We have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. We know that 100 is Joey. We know that 50 is Monica. That is what, 50 is not Monica. That is what we know, right? And 100 is definitely Joey, is what we know in this particular context. We know that Chandler weighs less than Phoebe. If Chandler weighs less than Phoebe, then what is going to happen? We know that Chandler is going to be to the left of Phoebe. In this particular diagram that we have, Chandler is going to be somewhere to the left of Phoebe, is what we can say for sure. We also know that the weight of Phoebe is the average of the weights of Ross and Rachel, which basically means that Ross could be heavier than Rachel, or Rachel could be heavier than Ross, but the problem is Phoebe has to be between these two. So there might be one of Ross and Rachel to the left of Phoebe, and one of Ross or Rachel to the right of Phoebe. What does that tell me? I know that there are definitely two people to the left of Phoebe for sure. That much we know. We also know that there are definitely two people to the right of Phoebe. How two people? We know Joey has the highest weight. So we know that either Ross or Rachel will be to the right of Phoebe, and the other person will be to the left of Phoebe. We already know Joey is to the right of Phoebe and Chandler is to the left of Phoebe. So we know that Phoebe will either be 70 or 80. That is something that we can figure out, right? So this is what we will know from here. So let's not develop this hypothesis any further. Just let's say that Phoebe will be either 70 kgs or 80 kgs. That is what we know for sure. Right now, what else do we know? Every person at the first level supports a weight of 70 kg. Now, first level is basically 3 people. So these people will all support a weight of 70 kg. So 70, 70, 70, which means that these three together is going to be 210 kg. Now we know that 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 is cumulatively going to be equal to 450 kg. So 450 kg is what we have here. That is 8 plus 7 is 15 into 3 will be 45. So out of 450 kg, 210 kg is here. So this becomes 240 kg for sure. So this is what we are going to get. Now if Rachel and Ross are supporting the same amount of weight, let's say they are in different categories or at different levels. What will happen in that case? We know for sure that each of these individuals is going to support 70 kg of weight, because 210 kg is above them. So 70 kg is what all these three people should be supporting individually, which basically means that cumulatively these three should add up to 70. Now if these three should add up to 70, and if Ross and Rachel are supporting the same weight, what does this mean? If Ross is present in the bottom row, let's say, if Ross is present in the bottom row, let's write Ross here hypothetically, then Ross will be again carrying 70 kg of weight, which basically will mean that Rachel should also be carrying 70 kg of weight, and Rachel should be situated here if they are on different levels, right? If they are on different levels, then Ross and Rachel should be supporting the same amount of weight. That will mean that Rachel would also be supporting 70 kg here. Because Ross is supporting 70 kg, the middle number will be present here, right? So this is one hypothesis that we have. We also know that Joey and Chandler are not at the same level, and Rachel weighs more than each of Monica and Phoebe. Now we know that Rachel weighs more than each of Monica and Phoebe. So we know for sure that Rachel has to be to the right of Phoebe, which basically means that Ross has to be to the left of Phoebe somewhere. Right? So we will have Chandler and Ross who are below Phoebe. Rachel is definitely going to be above Phoebe, and we have Joey that is present here at 100. Fine. So Rachel in this case can be either 80 kgs or 90 kgs. That is what we will know for sure. Right? So this is what we know here. We know Joey is 100 for sure. What else do we know in this particular context? Ross supports the same weight as Rachel, which is not the same as the weight supported by Chandler. Now, if Rachel and Chandler are supporting different weights, we know that Rachel and Chandler will be at different levels. So I'll just put them here. So Chandler will be at some level, Rachel will be at a different level altogether, because they are supporting different weights. So two people who are supporting different weights have to be at different levels for sure. We also know that Chandler is not at the top. So now if Ross and Rachel are supporting the same weight, they have to be at the same level. So now we will say that Ross will be at the same level as Rachel and Chandler will be at a separate level. We also know here that Joey, who weighs the most, is not at the same level as Chandler, and now we have only 2 layers left. So Joey has to be in this layer, which automatically tells me that Ross, Rachel and Joey, all of them have to be at the third layer. So Joey will be here, Ross will be here and Rachel will be here, which means Chandler will be here and Phoebe will be here. So now we have figured out where each person is situated. Now we just have to figure out what are the weights of these people and we should be fine. Now we know for sure that Joey's weight is 100 kgs. That is what we know with certainty. What else do we know in this context? We know that Chandler weighs less than Phoebe and the weight of Phoebe is the average of the weights of Ross and Rachel. So even that is taken care of, even that is understood. We figured out that Phoebe's weight should have been 70 or 80 kgs because there are two people who are less than Phoebe and two people who are greater than Phoebe, that we know for sure. And the fifth person that we have who is going to be Chandler, Rachel, Ross, Phoebe, Joey and Monica. We don't know what the weight of Monica is. We just know that Monica is not 50 for sure. That's what we know. This 70 does not exist here, right? So this is what we know. Now what can we do about this? We know that Joey is 100, who weighs the most, not at the same level, and Rachel weighs more than each of Monica and Phoebe. Now if you look at what Rachel is weighing or what Rachel is going to weigh, if you just order all these people, so Rachel will definitely be less than Joey. That much is for sure because Joey is the heaviest, 100. We know that Rachel is greater than Monica and Phoebe. So Rachel has to be greater than Monica. Rachel has to be greater than Phoebe. That much we know for sure. What else do we know? We also know that in this particular context, Phoebe is the average of Ross and Rachel. Right now we know that Phoebe already is going to weigh less than Rachel, which means that Phoebe is going to weigh more than Ross, which basically means that Rachel is automatically going to weigh more than Ross. So now we have organized Joey, Rachel, Monica, Phoebe and Ross. Now we have only one person left, who is Chandler. Now in terms of Chandler, if you are looking at it, if you look at the weight of Chandler, Chandler weighs less than Phoebe. If Chandler weighs less than Phoebe, then Chandler will also be here. So we can say with certainty that Rachel has to be the second heaviest person. So if Joey is at 100, Rachel will have to be at 90 here. Now these three cumulatively add up to 240. If this one is 100, this one is 90. We are already done with 190. Ross has to be 50 kgs. So that is what we are going to get. If Ross is 50 kgs and Rachel is 90 kgs, we know that Phoebe is the average of Ross and Rachel. So 90 plus 50 is 140. So the weight of Phoebe is going to be 70 kg. Right now Phoebe's weight becomes 70 kg. We know that Ross is 50, Rachel is 90. What else do we know? We know that Chandler weighs less than Phoebe is what we know. Now what all have we accounted for? We have accounted for 70 being Phoebe. We have accounted for 90 being Rachel. We have accounted for 50 being Ross. Now we are left with 60 and 80. But we also know that Chandler weighs less than Phoebe. If Phoebe is at 70, Chandler has to be at 60. So we know that Chandler's weight will be 60, which makes Monica's weight 80. And now we get the entire set here. Monica will be at the topmost layer with 80 kgs. Chandler will be in the second layer with 60, Phoebe with 70, Joey with 100, Ross with 50 and Rachel with 90 will be in the third layer. Now we can have a look at all the questions and we can figure it out. Who among the following is standing at the second level? So we could have got the answer directly here itself. Chandler and Monica will be the ones who would have been standing at the second level. So the correct answer here is option C. Looking at the next question, what is the weight of Monica? We figured out that the weight of Monica here is going to be 80 kg. So the answer to the second question is going to be 80. If you look at the third question now, among the 6 persons, how many persons support a weight greater than their own weight? Now if you look at it, how many people support a weight greater than their own weight? So in terms of Joey is 100 kgs. Joey is supporting 80 kg or Joey is supporting 70 kg rather, because the people at the top are 210 kgs in total. So Joey is supporting 70 kg. Joey is not supporting more than his weight, which is fine. Ross is supporting 70 kg. But Ross's weight is 50 kg. So Ross is one person definitely who is supporting more weight than what his weight is. In terms of Chandler and Phoebe, 80 kg is above them. So basically both of them would be supporting 40 kg each. Now we know for sure that the lowest weight that a person can have is 50 kg. So Chandler and Phoebe will definitely be supporting a lower weight than their individual weights. So both of them are supporting 40 kg each, and that's why Chandler is 60, Phoebe is 70. They are not supporting something that is greater than their weight. So the correct answer to the third question is going to be option 1. There is only Ross who exists who is supporting a weight greater than their own weight. And the last one, the minimum difference between the weight of a person and the weight they support, right? The weight of the person and the weight they support is difference has been asked. So it could be positive or negative, whichever context, the difference between their weight and the weight they support, minimum. Now in terms of Joey's weight is 100. Joey is supporting 70 kg. So for Joey, the gap becomes, for Joey, I'll write the gap here as 30. In terms of Ross's weight is 50 kg. He is supporting 70 kg. In Ross's context, the gap becomes 20. In terms of Rachel, 90 kg is her weight and the weight that she is supporting is 70. So the gap again becomes 20. In case of Chandler, Chandler's weight is 60 but Monica's weight is 80. He will be supporting 40 kg. So again the gap becomes 20 in case of Chandler. In case of Phoebe, she is supporting 40 but her weight is 70. So the gap becomes 30. And in case of Monica, she is not supporting any weight. So the gap becomes 80. So the lowest gap that we can have here is 20 kg, which will be true for multiple people. And so the correct answer here is going to be 20, because the difference between the weight of a person and the weight that they support should be mentioned in terms of kgs. That the answer is going to be 20 here. So what are the takeaways from this? One, never assume anything. So if you would have started with the assumption that Ross and Rachel are in the same row without knowing that there are two different averages that are there, you might have ended up in some trouble. Of course, thankfully we were not in any trouble in this set, but could have been a possibility. Also, if you look at all the conditions that have been given to us, once you draw a nice diagram, once you're familiar with the concept of averages, and if you can apply a bit of mathematical reasoning, you should be good to go in terms of the questions as well. This set was not a very difficult set. This was something that you could have managed during the test, maybe in roughly 7 minutes or 8 minutes or so, and this should have been a very rewarding set. So let me know in the comment section, what is it that you think about this set? How many of you were able to get all 4 right and within the stipulated time limit of 7 to 8 minutes? If you are able to do it, great, kudos to you. We'll come up with another set next week for you to solve. Till then, make sure that you are continuing your preparatory journey for the CAT. You are subscribed to this channel. You are also subscribed to Point99, which is my channel, wherein I put content almost on a daily basis. We also have a lot of live workshops that are there, and we have also been doing live mock solving sessions on that YouTube channel. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel as well, and wish you all the best with your preparation. I'll see you again next week with another video on DILR Dangal.